We are in a season of greetings, and the Gen Zs have got their way of greeting the political class. When they visit you, they have a message, especially if you are one of those who decided to ignore their plight, to ignore their sentiments about the Finance Bill 2024, and you voted yes to please William Samoei Ruto. The question they're asking, who voted you to power? Is it William Ruto or them? When they meet you, you have a day with them. They don't care. In your palatial houses, they will push the wall down because they know we have strength in numbers, and they have a slogan. When we lose our fear, they lose their strength. Most of the members of parliament have switched off their phones. Now, it was the turn of William Samoei Ruto to meet the Gen Z. He sneaked into a church somewhere in Narok. Someone is telling me it is Narok or Kilgoris, and something happened to him. His motorcade was chased, heckled, and was being chased away. MWIZI, MWIZI. Now, before we watch this, I want you to see what William Ruto is saying on his Twitter handle, just to show you one that he was in church. I'm reading this that he posted 3 hours ago, that be diligent in these matters. Give yourself wholly to them so that everyone may see your progress. Sunday services at Pentecostal Evangelistic Fellowship of Africa, PEFA Church in Lolgorian, Narok County. So I wanted to start by that so that as I show you this video, it will corroborate the fact that he was in church in Narok. So that's what it's telling us. Yes, so he was in church today. Now, William Ruto, I think, is just rigged in. And I want you to see the way people are receiving his motorcade and juxtapose that. Try to compare the William Ruto you see today and the Ruto who was campaigning. Kindly take a look. So guys, those are the pictures, and I want you to reflect back. Do you remember how William Ruto was received during the campaign? These are the hatupangwingwi. These are the si uchawi ni maombi. People are tired. Can you imagine a president who is now being told MWIZI, MWIZI? That is the name he has been given. Zakayo mtoza ushuru. MWIZI, Zakayo Shuka. And this is why I'm telling you that things are getting thick, and I will repeat this maybe for the last time now. We need someone who will look at the king at the face and tell him, King, you are naked, because indeed he is. A person who was loved. A person who used to dish out 1 million to the mamamboga, 1 million shilling to the boda boda, to the hustlers. A person who endeared himself to the people. A person who endeared himself to the church. A person who promised people that he was going to give us a government that we've never seen before. A government of inclusivity. When you look at things today, everything that was promised has gone down the drains. And people are looking at this president instead of, someone said, instead of moving on, you better halt. Instead of going, but you're going in the wrong direction. You are in a forest. and you realize that you've lost direction, what do? Do you keep on moving, or you halt and find out your bearing? William Ruto needs to find a bearing. The reason why he needs this bearing the soonest time possible is that the formula is not working. The lies have been exposed. He can no longer lie to people. He needs to find something else. And this something else is only one: be honest with your people. Number two, he needs to stop this dalliance with the external forces at the expense of his people. The youth will bring down Ruto's government. I'm telling you this. I'm not advocating for violence. I'm not for advocating for a coup. But when you see a president who was loved or purportedly loved now sneaking away, you see, it was the William Ruto we knew. He would have stopped those roadside shows. He would have told them, hii bottom up, unaona venye tunaunganisha wananchi, unaona venye tumetenga sijui pesa ngapi, unaona housing levy tunatengenezea pesa. He cannot. He's got nothing to tell the people. If he stops, people will tell him, you knew very well finance bill was bad. You went ahead with it, you killed us, and then you are now retreating, saying that it goes back to the parliamentarians. William Ruto is humiliated. It is a shame he doesn't know what to tell people, because people will confront him with questions. You knew finance bill was bad. Why did you force it down the throat of other people? If he says it is not bad, then why do you now take it back to parliament? If he says, yo, now watu wamekata, you believe it is good. William Ruto told us that for time immemorial, since independence time, we've never had a president who was ready to make hard decisions. And one of the hard decisions was to increase taxes to please the IMF. Now, since independence, we've never had a generation ready to take hard decisions. And the generation that is meeting William Ruto is this young generation, the Gen Z. So as William Ruto is getting ready to make hard decisions, Gen Z is getting ready to counter him. It is pathetic. Now, from the members of parliament to the president, now they are safe when they are with the police. They are safe when they are with the military. They are never safe with the people who elected them. And I wonder how William Ruto will bounce back in 2027 and campaign. The very, very people are calling him MWIZI are the people he expects to plunge him to power for a second time. The church is gone, except the M-Pesa bishops who are fond of the brown envelopes. The church is gone. The youth is gone. Those who voted for William Ruto, they are gone. And if there is a narrative that the youth is changing, is this narrative that we can steal, we can loot, we can propagate wastage, we steal this money, we keep it. Then during elections, during campaigns, we give it back to you. Mama mboga, 1 million, mtagawana. Boda boda, 1 million, mtagawana. You meet someone on the street there, these are things that youths have vowed to change. If you cannot change now, if you cannot stop corruption now, there is nothing you will tell us during the campaigns. And this is going to be very difficult for William Ruto. I'm really looking, I don't know whether they were with Gachagua, because already the only person, the principal assistant who is supposed to give William Ruto some solace, the person who is supposed to help William Ruto during such tough moments is Rigathi Gachagua. He's also gone. Sources indicate that he's like a scavenger, waiting for the government to collapse and then presents himself to the people. Mimi ni ule mzuri, sasa mimi naweza chukua. In fact, let me say something. No one in this government will come and hoodwink us again. Once bitten, twice shy. No one. In fact, if this is what some quarters in the government are thinking, that now when the youths go and they perhaps force Ruto to move out, that someone will come and tell us that, unajua, me, I'm good. No, I'm better than Ruto. No. This is a government of Mashatani. Yes. Barack Muluka described it as a gangster government. All the people in this government are gangsters. So let no one be cheated that you'll come and you take advantage of the generation Gen Z quest for change, and you come and you want to take advantage that you are now. Gen Z are on their own. They only have the support of other Kenyans. The police has betrayed us. The parliament has betrayed us. Church, the embassy bishop has betrayed us. We are only remaining with ourselves and God is with us. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is humiliating, it is shameful that William Ruto can no longer make stop. You know, those meet the people stoppage to just greet people and tell them, oh, this, oh, that. That was the situation. And members of parliament are hiding. William Ruto is running away. Can you imagine William Ruto without security? Can you imagine that we didn't have security and then those people blocked the motorcade? What would have happened? They were in Nakuru State Lodge. They no longer fear. The fear is gone, by the way. If William Ruto thought that maybe these people will be intimidated, they are ready to die because they're arguing, if I sit in the house, I will die. If I go out, I will die. It is that bad. And things are changing, but someone is not telling William Ruto that the dynamic that it is taking. He's still inviting people to come for a dialogue. Which dialogue? The blueprint has been given there. Let him act on it. Talking will not stop the Gen Z. And you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to make out of those pictures and videos.